And don't forget, later from 10 o'clock, Sky Sports Extra, Michael Gomez defending his British Super Featherweight title. That's all still to come. Very exciting British title showdown here in Manchester. Michael Gomez of Manchester defending his British Super Featherweight crown against Craig Docherty. Docherty's first excursion in major championship class. As for Gomez, looking to bounce back after a couple of indifferent displays recently. Biggest question, is the old hunger still there for Gomez? Here's what happened.
This is 12 3-minute rounds for the Super Featherweight Championship of Great Britain.
Shake hands, best of both. Lots of both.
Well, can Michael Gomez put the recent dip in form behind him, even with his comeback win over Laszlo Bognar, the man who stopped him. He was on the floor another 2 times and looked terrible before finding the punches to finish it. Will he be back to the form that saw him reel off 19 wins and get a Lonsdale-bout defeat? Gomez in the black trunks defending the British Super Featherweight title here against Glasgow's Craig Docherty. How would Docherty cope at this level? He looked confident enough beforehand, wore a T-shirt saying new British champion.
Yes, he's been very relaxed, but it's different now. He's in there. He's in with someone much more experienced and pretty powerful. It's how he handles it, you know, when he starts getting hit.
These two looked like they wanted to start the fight at the weigh-in last night. There was a mini scuffle between them, no more than that. The real stuff starts here. It's quite effective to the body, Docherty, but Gomez is making that a target too early on. Gomez, who fights out of the Brian Hughes camp, Collyhurst Gym, inner city Manchester. A graduate of the University of Life, according to Brian Hughes, is Gomez. He's had it quite tough. Starting well enough here.
Docherty electing to stand right in front of Gomez, you know, head to head, both of them looking to find the hooks and the uppercuts inside.
Looked a bit on the low side from Gomez as he stepped to the side and dug in the left to the body. Neither prepared to give ground here. Decent start from Gomez. Looks more like his old self than the fighter we've seen in his last 2 outings, but it's early yet.
Docherty right in front of him. You'd think that would suit Gomez. There's no movement. It's just allowing Gomez to come forward, get his punches off, look to hook the head and body.
He's looking to work him over to the body here, Gomez. Does Docherty know enough yet to cope at this level? Yet to taste defeat, Craig Docherty. 12 wins and a draw against Lee Armstrong. Just looking to open up a little here. He's taken those body shots quite well.
Yes, he's keeping himself, you know, nice and composed, tucked up inside. You know, not getting carried away. Come out with some decent shots himself, Docherty.
Gomez very wired up and fired up about this. They're pretty happy with his training for the fight, though. Just looking a bit reddened around the face, Docherty, at the end of a hard-working first round by the champion. Round 2, Gomez the champion, black trunks. Craig Docherty given 6 weeks off work by his boss for this fight. In fact, he's actually sponsored by the company concerned, Martech, run by Martin McHugh. Gomez Switching the attack quite well from body to head. This is a big night for him. There are a lot of doubters about Michael Gomez, some wondering whether he's getting to a stage where he's been past his best days, even at the age of 24. He looks to prove those doubters wrong. Docherty here, just gaining a little confidence. Has to match Gomez's work rate and desire. Great left uppercut on the inside, and then a left hook as well. Good shots there from the champion. But Docherty, tell you what, he's not giving ground, and he looks strong.
Well, he's gritty, he's determined. Remember, this is a guy who's never lost before, and that makes it difficult, but he can't take uppercuts like that, Ian.
Here's a good shot now. Gomez is opening up. There's a right uppercut as well, and he's badly cut now by the right eye, Docherty. Gomez is going through the gears here. He has a point to prove, and at the moment, he's proving it. This is a different Gomez again from the one we've seen in his last two fights. He's finding it very hot in the kitchen here, and it's stopped. Craig Docherty is stopped, and Michael Gomez is back, and how? Oh, it's a terrible cut underneath the eye, and the sheer pressure and desire and fire of Michael Gomez sees him to a victory that has re-established himself as a leading fighter in this country. Well done, Michael Gomez.
Yes, that was good. He found the shots inside. The uppercuts were landing perfectly. I think that was the punch most of all that did the damage. That really, got through the guard, rocked the head back, and Docherty started to get disorganized. And then he needed to start throwing some punches back, Docherty. He didn't do that, so the referee had no choice with the cut but to call it off.
His face was a mess, Craig Docherty. I think the verdict has to be he wasn't quite ready, was he?
No, he wasn't. He elected to stand right in front of Gomez. It didn't look the right way to fight him, and it proved not to be. Gomez likes that. Docherty needed to test him or give him some angles, do something different, but he didn't. He just stood in front of him, allowed Gomez to get the uppercut on, then come on the hooks, and Gomez just bust him up.
There might be other nights in the future for Craig Docherty. They took a chance. Not too much damage done from his point of view, apart from the cut, and he can come back, maybe get another shot later on. But the story here is Michael Gomez. He looked a mess in his last two fights, but the first one against Laszlo Bogner shouldn't have been there. Apparently he'd been ill, shouldn't have been in the ring at all. Second fight, though, looked awful until he won it. Tonight, right back there.
Yes, he was. It was the right sort of fighter who stood in front of him. That suited Gomez. Docherty needed to do something different. He needed to move around a little bit, use a jab. He really just fell into Gomez's hands.
Well, he's a proud man there, Michael Gomez. The family will have been watching. His little boy, Michael, who's only 7, has just been signed by Manchester City. He's pretty proud about that as well. Already.
It's good action. Just keeps the punches going. Just keeps the hooks. But it was the uppercut before that really started to unravel him. And a lot of pressure. See, he needed to throw something back there, Doug. The referee did the right thing.
Well, he told us to expect something special tonight, and he delivered. He's still the champion, Michael Gomez of Manchester.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 46 seconds of round number 2, our referee, Mr. Terry O'Connell, has stopped the contest. In his opinion, Craig Docherty is unable to continue. Your winner, and still the Super Featherweight champion of Great Britain, Michael Gomez. And a round of applause, please, for a very gang challenger indeed, Craig Docherty. Our British Boxing Board of Control shooting charge, Mr. Dennis Watson, has now presented the championship belt to the winner and still the Super Featherweight champion of Great Britain, Michael Gomez.